Hey everyone, welcome to Unicorn Dust Designs. My name is Sammy. I am the mom of four, wife to a smoking hot husband, and I love everything DIY, upcycling, thrifted, vintage. I love it all, and I hope you guys do too if you're here. So actually, this is not going to be a thrift flip video. This is actually a Dollar Tree video. And it wasn't meant to be. I was actually in Dollar Tree buying my daughter birthday balloons, and then side-eyed something and I was like, now I need to look around. I think you guys can relate to that. So I'm going to take you through Dollar Tree. And you guys, this was totally impromptu. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't have a cart. I was holding everything with my hand. So it's kind of a mess. Okay. But I thought I would take you with me and then we'll get into the DIY. So let's get started.
Guys, we're at Dollar Tree right now and I was getting balloons for Everly, but then I saw these. And I was like, these are gonna be the cutest, simplest DIYs. They have this round one, and they have this one. So we're gonna get those, and let's go look around. Oh wait, and then they have this one. But I don't think I would have time. This one I see using like molds. I think it would be so fabulous. Or maybe we could even salt wash it. I don't know. Let's get it. I think this is so pretty, and like to give it a jadeite look, but there's no price. I don't know how much it's gonna be. It says $1.75 right there, but I think these are different prices, so I'll have to check, but I think this could be cute. What are these? What are these? What in the world? There's all different ones. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to hold stuff with one hand. Look at the botanicals. Ah! I don't like the botanicals. Okay, let's... nope, not my jam. Sorry, you guys, we're winging it. No cart. I was supposed to just come get balloons. Nope. Okay, so that's the one. Oh, that is the one. Oh my gosh, those look so good. I can't hold this. I can't hold it up. Oh my gosh, if I break this vase, it'll be embarrassing just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. You guys, can you see? Oh my gosh. Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stick these wrapping papers. There we go. Look. Look what I just spotted. No way. No way. Those are mine. I don't think I see any more. You guys. I look and sound like a crazy person. I just want to let you know. Okay. I should have grabbed a card.
I bet you do, Megan. I bet you can.
I wonder. I think I like this little life. Are you guys looking? Are you guys seeing this? Come back. More than these prints. Nope. All right. Ouch. Ouch. I can't believe I found these frames. And there's no more of them. Oh, look at Mango's gallery. Oh my gosh. Get in here. Get in here. You too. You too. These look a lot better than the other ones. So we're gonna get those too. No. And no on the black and white. But these butterfly. Oh wait. I don't think I got that one. Oh gosh. Oh, no wait. I did. I did get that one. Oh my gosh. Why do you guys let me walk?
Now we're home and I'm taking everything out. This, you guys, I think we're gonna just spray paint. I know that's like a super simple DIY, but I really wanna see how this one spray paint looks on it. It's supposed to give it like a jadeite look, so I wanna test it out, and I feel like this pattern is gonna look so good with jadeite. These ended up being, you guys, I thought they were gonna be like a cardstock. They are more like a what do we call this, you guys? Cardboard or something? Like this is a blank. That's what they are. And they're really shiny. So I'm not loving that. I wish they were matte, and I wish they were just like cardstock and not like this cardboardy stuff. But they still look pretty. And then I'm not gonna open these up. I don't think I'm gonna use these now that, I don't know. They'd still look good in frames. Let's see these. These I think would look, oh, sorry, really good just on like the wood pant hangers, just hanging from a gallery wall. These are really pretty prints. Oh, look at that big old dragonfly. And then the butterfly again. So these would look really good in gallery walls, I think. Even framed with just like simple black frames. Simple black frames, these would look absolutely gorgeous in as well. I don't know what we're gonna do or if we're gonna do anything with these today. But we will definitely set these aside. Now, this ended up already breaking, you guys, just from the car to here. The wood already broke on that, so we'll just have to glue that back together. And then, of course, we got these beauties, and we got this one. So let's see what we're gonna do with these. We are gonna start out with these frames first. I'm gonna take the color Pacific from JRV Cottage Colors. I actually do have this one in stock, you guys. Actually, I think I over-ordered on these. But I am taking my chippy brush, and I'm doing one messy coat. Then I start stippling, and I'm noticing the paint does not want to stick all the way to this frame. Like it's pulling apart from the frame, almost like I put like a barrier between the two, which was really odd, but I was kind of liking the look. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. I'll do another coat if I don't like it. But I ended up only doing one coat on this, you guys. So if you do want full coverage, make sure that you spray it with clear matte. I decided to do the second frame in crinoline. And even though, you guys, this was our DIY clay-based paint, which sticks to literally everything, I was having a little bit of pull on this one as well. But again, I was digging the look it was giving me. So make sure to clear them, you guys, before painting them if you do not want a distressed look. Now with this one, I decided to take a baby wipe and do some wet distressing on top of all of the details. So when you're doing wet distressing, the more pressure you put on the surface, the more paint is going to come off. I just wanted to kind of dust over the top of those details to really make them pop and bring that beautiful kind of periwinkle color out, and it looks so gorgeous. Now for both of our frames, I'm going to get the inside glass. I'm going to take this thrifted fabric, which is so pretty. It's like screams cottagecore. You guys have seen me use this previously as well. I'm going to cut around the glass, and I'm only going to keep, I should say, a little bit of overlap on all sides of the glass. I'm then going to take some hot glue, or you can take whatever glue you want, and I'm going to put a bead down and I am going to pull that fabric up. Now, I cannot stress this enough, you guys. You have to pull tight on your fabric when gluing it. We are going to be gluing stuff to the top of this, and we do not want our fabric to sag. That's not going to be good, and it's not going to look pretty anymore. So make sure you're pulling tight on your fabric as you're gluing it around this glass piece. Now look at how they look. Look at how they look. Geez, that didn't sound great, but I loved how they came out with one coat. So for our dark blue one, our Pacific, I'm taking this little doily and I'm going to hot glue it to our fabric. Now I'm making sure that all of that hot glue is going on the thickest parts of the doily. That way we don't have a bunch of hot glue coming up in between those holes and looking messy. For the crinoline frame, I was actually going to do dried florals, but I found this mold I had painted a while back and it was just too perfect. So I decided to glue that one on the inside of this frame. And then for the Pacific frame, I had this broken cameo brooch. And so I took the little pieces off that were like popping out of the back, and then I hot glued this to the center. And you guys could do this with, I mean, like, the ideas of what you could put in the frames are absolutely endless. I even thought about just putting like a clip up top to clip photos so you can change them out. But look at how pretty. See, like, a lot of that was the paint pulling away from the frame, and then I just went in and kind of deepened the distressing on it. But if y'all find these frames, they're fire. And I hope that you grab some. And then here is the Pacific. Now you can see I did not do any distressing. This is how it came out with the paint pulling away from the frame. And I love the cameo on the doily. Oh my gosh, you guys. I didn't mean for this to be cottagecore, but it definitely looks very cottagecore and beautiful. Hey, you guys, just popping back in real quick. I hope you guys are enjoying the DIYs from Dollar Tree. I hope you're able to find some of this stuff. I know not all Dollar Trees are created equal, so I understand, but remember, just take what I'm doing. If you could find it thrifting, and just use it for inspiration. I wanted to remind you guys that Brandy from the DIY Struggle and I are doing live podcasts now. I believe the next one is going to be on her channel, the DIY Struggle. So make sure to head over there. And then if you guys ever want to join me live, I have been selling my my craft hoard on Whatnot, and I sell vintage decor on Whatnot as well. I'll leave the link down in the description box. If you're new, you get $15 credit to use anywhere on the app. And then don't forget to oh gosh, I can't talk, you guys. Don't forget to visit the website if you want any of the paints that I am using in this video. So you guys, let's go ahead and finish this video off. All right, you guys, I'm not going to do anything with the white one yet because I'm stuck. Okay. But this one I loved. I showed you guys this. Sorry, you guys, I cannot get rid of these coughs. I really like the color of this. And I know most people would paint it. I really, really like the color of this. So I'm going to leave it, and we're going to build off of this color. But of course, oh, what is that? Oh, I have 2 rubber bands. Can you tell I have kids? Oh my gosh, how funny. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to take this transfer sheet. I don't know what transfer this is, you guys, but I found it in my stash and I had never used it before. Jeez Louise. Now, if you guys don't have transfers, you could use decoupage paper. You can use napkins. And if you're a resin person, imagine dried florals with resin poured on top of it. Oh my gosh. So I'm taking this transfer. I'm cutting as close to the image as possible. That way I can attempt the right fit. As I'm figuring out where I'm putting this, I'm putting the cross over it just to see like where the flowers are going to go, what flowers are going to show. And then I did such a crappy job, you guys. I'm over here trying to like cut this so that it just effortlessly slides on in there. That was not the case whatsoever. I kept like cutting it down. I was like, nope, that's still not fitting in there. But I made it work. In the end, I can't talk today. In the end, I decided, you know what? It's going to overlap on those beads. But if you don't put pressure on them, they're not going to transfer to the beads. So you'll see, I'm going to take our little scraper tool here and I'm going to push down towards the base of those beads. And my transfer, since I didn't put any pressure up on the beads, it's not going to cling to them. So I'm going to start from the top, work my way down, and then as it releases, then I will burnish the transfer, which means just rubbing the transfer to make sure it's properly adhered. I'm going to add a little bit of bees. I'm going to add one over here, and then I'm going to add one to the top right as well. After this, we're going to take our cross. This is from an IOD mold. I forget, maybe it came out spring, I think. And I'm going to paint this one with crinoline. It only needed one coat. Don't do the back because we're not going to see that. And then for the middle, I am going to take French millinery. And I realize I need to restock this paint for myself because there was hardly anything in there. Now, this wasn't my best detail work I've ever done, you guys, but essentially I just painted the middle flower with the French millinery. I just wanted that to pop a little bit more. I didn't add, gosh, my forehead looks so big right there. I didn't add any waxes or anything like that to the cross. I just really wanted simplicity out of this piece and like just that cross to be exactly what it is. So I'm going to use some twine on the back, you guys. Not the prettiest way to do your backing, but it's what I chose for this. So I'm just taking twine, hot glue. I'm using a silicone spatula. That way I can flatten that glue down and it doesn't like stick up on you. And this is how we're going to make a hook. If you did want to do it this way and cover that up, you could always use paper, pretty ribbon, things like that. And then I decided, you guys, not to clear this with wax. So did I remove that? I hot glued the cross to the front, you guys. Sorry, missed that. And then I didn't want to wax it because I was afraid it was going to give that MDF like an oily look. So I decided to just keep it as it was. I cleared the cross itself, but not the actual MDF. And this is how it came out. I love the purple and the purple. I love that it's subtle, and I love that the focus is the cross. All right, you guys, this one it's not bad. It's like an MDF. You can see it like in here, and it's pretty thick, but it's not, doesn't look like this is too gold, and like this definitely looks, especially because they left this brown, like MDF. That's glass. So I think we can make this, we could take this up a notch. So let's get started. Taking our frame, I'm going to take these tulip molds. I think they were from IOD spring release. And these they went with the frame so well. It was meant to be. So I am trying to find the placement on these. And I want to look at all the places that don't need the glue. You don't want to create a hot mess with the glue where it does not need to be. So you can see I'm using my fingers to cover that petal because it doesn't need glue. And so I'm using Gorilla's super glue. Then I'm going to take hot glue inside the middle where I did not put the super glue. And that is going to give us the immediate hold so we can keep working. And then the super glue gives us the longevity of the hold. So I'm going to wipe off any excess glue that came on the back. And then I'm going to do, sorry, you guys, the same thing with the tulip on the bottom. Now you're going to see me as I put the tulip down, I'm going to use that little Cricut tool to the right, and I'm going to mark my spot. That way I know exactly where to lay that flower again, because once I put that hot glue on, if I try to take it off, it's going to tear that MDF up. So we don't want to do that. So again, just putting that super glue on, then putting the hot glue on in the middle, and then placing that down onto the frame. Oh, it was meant for this frame, y'all. Okay, we're going to take vintage linen, my fave. We're going to pour it into our silicone cupcake cup. The cupcake cups are in my Amazon store link. we're going to add some salt wash. Now, remember, you guys, add a little bit of salt wash and then increase it, because you could always add more, but we can't take away. So I didn't want this to be super chunky. I want to add texture. I want those peaks to come out, and I just want to create an upscale look, and the MDF was not doing that for me. So I always take a chippy brush when I'm dealing with salt wash. Ooh, look at that yummy texture. And I stipple it on, and then you saw in that close-up how it creates those little peaks and those ridges, and that's exactly what I wanted. I also think this frame would look absolutely stunning decoupaged as well, but definitely covering it in this texture gives it a whole new upgrade. So I'm going to do this around the outside of the frame, even the inside of the frame, and all of our florals. And I posted this on social media, asked you guys if I should leave it white or add color, and y'all said, girl, you know you need to add color, okay? So I'm taking Queen Bee, I'm going to mix it with water, and then I'm going to kind of watercolor our florals. Now, the reason I did this is because I did not want a stark yellow. I wanted this lighter, I guess, lighter, breezy. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but I just didn't want that like vibrant. No, I don't, you guys, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, anyways, I take the watercolor. I'm making sure I'm very careful because I do not want that water to drip down onto my frame. So as I dip into the cupcake holder, I am always wiping the side to get that excess off. Now the DIY paints are going to dry lighter than they look, which is great. I'm also going to do the same thing with Gypsy Green, taking that water, mixing Gypsy Green, and then I started using this for the stems, and I was like, you know what? I think this looks still, sorry, I smacked my lips, one note. So I went over it and over and over it again, and I was like, do I do the outside of the frame? Do I not? Do I do it? And then I was like, just do it. Just do it. We'll see what happens. You could always paint back over it with vintage linen. So I decided to go for it again. It's our watered down paints. And I also painted the inside rim of the frame as well. And I'm so glad I did it because it just gave it so much more detail. Then we're going to take, you guys, one of those gallery art prints. I actually decided on the hummingbird one. I was glad we actually got to use one of these. And I was thinking, you guys, I wonder if we could spray these with clear matte by Rust-Oleum to give them a matte look instead of this glossy finish. So I'm going to pop that in there, you guys. I did clear this with DIY's clear wax, and this is how she came out. Pretty darn beautiful. I didn't want to grunge it up. I just liked this clean look of it. And I hope you guys love this. You guys, I didn't end up showing you the base because it's literally, I spray painted it. And I didn't think that was worth showing, but I did want to show you how it looks. Let me know if you think it looks like jadeite, and let me know what was your favorite DIY out of this video. Guys, what is up? What is up? It has been trying, and I loved all of your guys' feedback in the last video saying like, hey, take us on the journey of selling a house. So I did record a video. I need to put it out there. And it'll just be extra content for those of you that, you know, and I will try and show the process of like moving and packing and all the things which are so overwhelming, but we have to get it done, right? I know there's a lot of you that can relate to packing up a craft room, and it's not fun. And maybe I can like take you on the journey of the garage sale, which is going to be so overwhelming for me, you guys, because I don't want to get rid of anything, you know, because like in my mind as a reseller, I know the value of something, but I can't keep everything and I don't want to move everything. So it's going to be hard. But if you're local to Kansas, you're going to want to come to that garage sale. Okay. So I hope you guys have an amazing week. I hope you can bear with me again. I know that most of you will and do. If you guys could watch my past content, well, I'm kind of trying to put content out, and please forgive me if it is recycled content, you guys. I have been taking older videos, like older videos that may have been forgotten down the road and reusing them when I cannot film content. So I appreciate those of you that remember those DIYs and are still watching to help support me. And those of you that haven't seen it before, then hey, new content for you. So thank you guys so much for following me through my journey and supporting me all the time. And hopefully you will visit me on Whatnot. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. Bye.